Hi everyone and welcome to Duncan's review. Today we're going to have a look at the Sigma 30mm 2.8 versus the Sony 28mm f2. This lens costs about $200, this one costs $450. Got this one for $90 and I got this one for $240 used. We're going to mainly look at the autofocus during video, so continuous autofocusing, and see how it does, see if this is worth $200, if I can get away with this, or should I get the Sony. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to get updates on the upcoming videos, and yeah, leave me a comment also, I'll answer them, promise. And yeah, let's get started. So we're starting with the Sony, and I'll leave the box here just so you guys can see what the Sony is doing. And it's not because the Sony can recognize your face that it managed to focus on it, but it gives you an idea of what it's doing, and yeah, so far so good. I will show you guys afterwards the two side by side. And now is the Sigma. Look at the color shift, and also look at the background. The background moves a lot. You will see in the side by side, but it's just very hard to not notice once I get close. Look at the background, how shaky it gets. That's because of the autofocus tracking. And that's one big problem with the Sigma. As you will see throughout this video, we're back on side by side. They're both the Sony is actually at f2 and the Sigma is at 2.8. The Sigma does a pretty good job. It's just the look on the left side, where those pictures were. They're just wavery. They shake, and they're not. It's just, in my opinion, it's not usable. It's very distracting, and it's a bummer. It's a big bummer. And see how Sony is so much faster. I'm very impressed with the Sony. It's at f2 and does an amazing job. I'm not going to talk too much on this, but because it's pretty self-explanatory. But so both cameras now and lens are shooting exactly the same thing. ISO 200, 150th of a second, and f2.8. So let's see how it does. And watch for the color also. Watch for the color change. I think the Sigma is a bit warmer, or there's more magenta. At least on the back of the screen I can see. I like the Sigma look better. The Sony looks a bit greenish, and they're actually known for that, for being a bit flat. And yeah, I mean, that's just a matter of taste after that. Now we're doing a close to infinite focus, and the Sigma is nailing it. I don't know why the Sony is just has a problem, realizing that he has to focus back. Because once it gets there, once it finds it, it focuses really fast, but it just takes a while. See, Sigma is always first. As you've seen, every time I went to infinity, back to really close focusing, the Sigma was just there right away, and the Sony actually sometimes took a few 3-4 seconds just to realize that, hey, I have to go back and focus closer. So good job, Sigma. Now in this video, the AF speed is on fast and the AF track sense is on responsive. And I don't know why, but the Sony seems like it's not getting the focus, it's not getting the eye. Maybe it's just me. Let me know in the comments below what you think, but it feels like it's moving, it's definitely moving. Look at the background, but it just doesn't seem to nail the focus. So for this last shot, I only turn on one light. It's a 9 watt LED on the left side of the screen, and the Sony should win here. We all know that third-party lenses usually are worst in low light, and there's your answer. Sony was right on it. and the eye speed was on normal. Sony is doing an amazing job. The Sigma has a problem focusing close for some reason, even though they both can focus at 30 centimeters, which is a foot. And they're both the same distance, they're both, on the same tripod. So yeah, I don't know why the Sigma cannot focus closer than that. So you've seen what this little guy can do and what this little guy can do. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the Sigma. It's just not usable in autofocus. I tried every single mode, as you saw, and it's just haunts. I remember I bought one a few months ago. I had to send it back because the autofocus was just couldn't focus properly. So I don't think I'm gonna keep that one. I might keep it for still photography because it focuses really fast. But for video, nope. This is $450. This is $200. The Sony is so worth it. Would I get the Sony over the Sony 35mm 1.8? Yes, I would get this one because this is a full frame also. You can use it on the full frame sensor. Well, the Sony 35mm 1.8 is not a full frame. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know it was long and boring, but I had to do it. I wanted you guys to see what those two lenses could do, and I hope that you got your answers. And don't forget to subscribe. Hit me some comments below, and then don't forget the thumbs up too, and I'll see you next week.